Number 46, globally seen on helmets, hoodies, caps, t-shirts and bandanas of course, representing one thing only, Valentino Rossi. The guy who is believed to glamorize the 1000cc sport and the only living legend who has won the races in all the categories of Premier races. But today I'm not going to talk about Valentino Rossi much. Of course, I will be talking about him. But today I will be talking about MotoGP. As last year calendar included Bharat GP as one of its prominent location for the races. So how the sports has evolved all these years and how the procedure of the race is, today we will get to know all about it. So here we go. The year is 1894, the first year when the first ever bike was sold. So what happens basically after that was there's a small country between England and Ireland called Isle of Man TT. So at this place between 1906 and at the end of World War II, people used to race with their bikes on dirt tracks, fields, and various roads. But it was all just for a passion, never a legal framework. This sport that we see today began to take shape in 1949 when FIM was formed. FIM is the regulator of MotoGP. So in cricket terms, if we explain, this is the BCCI of MotoGP. So what it did was that it conducted race of different categories. For example, 125cc, 250cc, 350cc, and 500cc. So when this happened, this was the fact that I was trying to introduce you in the earlier section of the video, that Valentino Rossi is the only guy who has won all the races in all these categories of the Premier races. So this is the fun fact regarding Valentino Rossi. Keeping this fact behind, let's move to another one. So who was the first guy who won the 500cc championship? No idea. Let me introduce you to this guy. He was a British rider and former Lancaster bomber pilot called Leslie Graham. He won the first ever 500 championship on the Isle of Man TT course. The year is 1950. For next 26 years, the Italians' dominance on the tracks of MotoGP will be for 24 times. What I mean is they won the championship for 24 times from 1950 to 1975 within a 500cc championship with their manufacturing unit, which was completely unbelievable and just another thing for America. For the upcoming years, MotoGP will see dominance of different manufacturers on the tracks of MotoGP, but it all got officially rebranded in year 2001. What basically happened was they introduced improved CC, means 500cc championship now will be changed to 990cc and so on. And the inclusion of course, the inclusion of four-stroke engines will be included. So what basically happened after that and how regulations have been changed for the bikes after 2001, we will be looking at that in detail. The year is 2002. Till 2007, MotoGP will allow with a bike of 990cc. After 2007 till 2012, the regulations have been changed again and it has again gone to 800cc. And after that, from 2012, which is considered to be the year of Marc Marquez, means the decade of Marc Marquez, as he won 8 championships from 2010 to 2020. The regulation have been again changed to 1000cc, and current format of MotoGP includes 1000cc bike only. Enough of history talk. Let's move forward and talk about the current format of MotoGP. Like I said, the regulation for bike is 1000cc only. There are total 21 races to be held across the globe on the different tracks. The distance for the tracks varies from 110 km to 130 km. The time frame required for the riders to drive through all the distance is from 40 to 45 minutes. The highest speed that the MotoGP bike has ever achieved is 363 km by Johan Zarco, a rider from Pramac Ducati. The MotoGP season begins in March and ends in November. The races are held on weekends, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Friday is basically a qualifying season, Saturday is sprint and Sunday is the main race. There are different numbers allotted for the guys finishing first, second and third. There are points for total 15 riders. As there are 22 riders, the points are only for the 15 drivers who are completing the race. And the number varies from the first one will get 25, the second will get 20 and the third will get 15 and accordingly. So basically this was effort from my side to make you understand that how the sports has evolved from all these years and how it looks like in current format. So keeping all these things behind, what I'm asked regularly is that what is my favorite race? Which is my favorite race? Well, that one is already playing on the screen. It is from 2015 Valencia GP, in which Valentino Rossi lost the championship to his teammate Lorenzo. What inspires me from this race is that no matter if you are winning or losing the championship or anything that you have in your hand, but you always have to give your best. And if you will hear the commentator, the guy who is talking on the with the mic about Valentino Rossi, he says that he drove like a champion, and that all it matters. That no matter how bad things are, no matter you winning it or you losing it, but if you are giving your best, that's the best thing about the whole comprehensive idea of winning. So take care and love MotoGP.